Hey, it's Cyber and if you're trying to break into cybersecurity, specifically into vulnerability management, this video is for you. Today I'm going over the top 5 skills you actually need to land a job in this space, not just the random stuff that people just throw around online. These are based on what I've learned, what I've used in the role, and what hiring managers actually care about when looking at entry-level candidates. Let's get into it. It might sound obvious, but reading a vulnerability report is way more than just scrolling through its list of critical findings. You need to understand what the findings mean, how they're scored, and what to do with them. Can the issue be exploited remotely? Is it tied to a known attack? Is there already a patch? It's not just about spotting red flags, it's about knowing which ones matter right now and which ones can wait. That's what separates someone who ran a scan from someone who knows how to use the scan. If you ever open a scan report, you've probably seen CVSS scores. That's the common vulnerability scoring system. It ranks how bad a vulnerability is, from 0 to 10. But here's the thing, not every critical vulnerability is actually urgent. That's where context comes in, like exploitability, whether there's active attacks in the wild or if the affected system is public facing. Some tools like Tenable also uses VPR, or vulnerability priority rating, which adds threat intel to help prioritize. So yeah, learn CVSS scoring, but also learn when a high score doesn't mean high risk for your environment. You don't need to be a public speaker, but you do need to be able to explain tech stuff in a way that people outside of security can understand. Let's say you found a remote code execution vulnerability, cool, but what's the actual risk? Who needs to fix it? What happens if they don't? In vulnerability management, you'll often be working with IT teams, sysadmins, or cloud engineers. The better you can break things down and explain the impact, the more effective you'll be. And honestly, that's what gets you noticed in interviews too. You don't need to be an expert in every tool, but you should get comfortable at least with one vulnerability scanner. The biggest one are Tenable, Qualys, and Rapid7. If you're using free versions like Nessus Essentials, that hands-on experience helps you understand how scans are configured, how results are presented, and what kind of data you're working with day to day. It also gives you something solid to put on your resume and talk about in the interviews. If you're looking to get hands-on experience with Tenable in a real-world environment, I've got to shout out Josh Modacor's Cyber Range. That's where I first got my experience using enterprise level tools, and it's honestly helped me feel more confident going into interviews. I've been part of the community since March 2025, and I still use it to this day. The community is great, and Josh explains things in a super beginner-friendly way. I'll drop that link in the description if you want to check it out. It's an affiliate link, so if you use it, it helps support the channel, but no pressure at all. I only recommend it because I actually use it and really believe in it. This one's a little more high level, but it's super important. You need to think like someone who's managing risk, not just running scans. It's not about fixing every single vulnerability. It's about asking, what's the actual impact if this gets exploited? Is there a compensating control in place? What's the business risk if this stays open? That mindset, seeing the big picture, and helping the company reduce real risk is what turns you from just another analyst into someone they want on the team. Alright, quick recap of the top 5 skills you need into vulnerability management. 1. Know how to read and understand vulnerability reports. 2. Learn CVSS and VPR if your tools use it. 3. Practice explaining technical things in plain English. 4. Get hands-on experience with scanners like Tenable or Qualys. And then 5. Start thinking like someone who manages risk, not just finds problems. Stick with it, you're closer than you think, and progress is happening even if you can't see it yet. If you found this video helpful, drop a like, leave a comment with your questions, and subscribe. I've got more videos coming to help you break into cybersecurity and land that first job. Keep learning, keep scanning, and I'll catch you in the next one.